Riot just released some notes on Valorant patch 8.11, and wow, we have so much to be excited about. Let's get right into it. Starting with map rotations, the devs promised more transparency around map rotations, and they'll be releasing updates if there are any defects. More importantly, Breeze and Split will be rotating out, and Haven is coming back in. I cannot love this update enough. Would I have loved to have Pearl back? Absolutely, but we will settle for Breeze getting the boot and Haven returning. They also talked about role diversity and toning down the power of other agents to better balance out the game. I cannot love this enough as well. While I see the needed change for Skye earlier this year, I still don't get the Viper changes. They also teased some changes to Chamber, Deadlock, and Gecko, but they did not get into specifics. Now, one thing that they did touch on, which I do love, is being able to balance Valorant's gameplay around shooting, utility usage, and map design. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I am the first to share that while I do not have the best aim, I am still able to close that gap with utility usage and using the map design to my advantage. I love that they are not moving towards a shooter-based game. Now, we are going to see some changes with agents coming up as well. Riot said that we will start with duelists, specifically Raze, ISO, Neon, and Reyna. Starting with Raze, it sounds like her satchels will be getting a change or a nerf depending on what is going to be changed. Specifics were not mentioned, but I'm thinking it'll have something to do with the speed and the activation of the satchels. Now, moving on to ISO and Neon, it sounds like there will be buffs to the shield paradigm and Neon slide ability. Nothing more was shared, so I won't speculate. Now, this next one comes as a surprise, but it does make sense. There will be changes to Reyna. The last big change that we saw to Reyna was going from 4 orbs to 2 orbs. Some of us remember those days. Reyna is strong in competitive matchmaking, but not so strong in team play such as Premier and Pro Play, so it sounds like they'll be making her more viable in team play situations, so I'm thinking this has to be her eye, because nothing else she has really offers help in a team site execution. Moving on to cosmetics, this one is so good. 2 devs talked about weapon skins and what we should be expecting. I loved the fact that they touched on pushing the boundaries and making sure that our voices are heard in the community. They look at data such as what people are actually buying, coming up with theme-based skins, and then most recently with the Miss Bloom bundle, I would say they did a great job with this bundle. Every gun in that bundle is amazing, and the finisher and the different colors really makes it a top-tier bundle. Now, additionally, they touched on the Outlaw not having a skin yet. I'm going to be honest and say that this one is pretty disappointing. The Outlaw was introduced in January 2024, which means we will be going on 6 months with no real skins or finishers for the Outlaw. They did give us 2 basic ones to hold us off, but we want more. And to Sean, who is the art director at Riot, if you ever see this video, we love the Smite skin. Don't let anyone fool you, we want more Smite. Now, next up, they showed us what we've all been waiting for since the game was released, and this is a replay system. Now, they teased a replay system that is quote-unquote working. Note, what was shown is just a demo, a prototype, and that means that some or none of it will actually make the final cut, but if I'm being honest, I'm just so excited that this is actually getting traction. It is so long overdue and would greatly enhance the game experience. It looks like there are some defects that need to be corrected, but I'm just so happy to hear that this is actually coming. And lastly, they did tease some mode changes that will be coming, but committed that we will not see anything until later this year. I'm hoping one of these modes is a shortened version of competitive matchmaking. So that's it. Those were the notes from patch 8.11. I would love your thoughts in the comments, and what are you most excited about? Thank you for watching, and I hope that this can help you win some rounds. And I would love it if you could follow me on my other socials as well.